Hi everyone, welcome to Mika's tutorial. In this video, I'm going to teach trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. I have already taught some topics of this chapter. If you have not watched, please watch it. The link is given in the description box. And if you're new to this channel, then please subscribe it. Let's go inside the video. Now we are going to see the topic, that is trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. We will only take 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree because these 5 angles are only very frequent. All other angles are very rare. According to board point of view, these 5 angles they will ask compulsory with this only. We will take the sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. All these 6 angles we will take with 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. How to remember this table? Because this table, using this table only, we can write the values to the equation what the question is asking. Using this table only we can write that values. So if you can't remember this table easily, I'll say a small trick how to remember this. Let's start. I have already told that sin A is inversely reciprocal to cosec. Same way cos is inversely proportional to sec. Same way tan is inversely proportional to cot. A very easy method is there how to remember this table is that remember only the sign value. You can write all the 5 values automatically. I'll say how. You know the value of sine is 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. What is that? Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Okay. If you know sine 30 is 1 by 2, you can write cos value. Cos 60 will be also 1 by 2. Keep in mind. If sine 30 is 1 by 2, cos 60 1 by 2. Same way, sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos is also 1 by root 2. Same way, sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So, 60 opposite is 30. So, sine 30 is root 3 by 2. You can remember these values like sine 30 will be same as cos 60. Sine 45 is same as cos 45. Sine 60 is same as cos 30. So, you will get from sine value, you will get cos value. From sine and cos, you can write tan value. How? Tan is sine divided by cos. See for 30 degree, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, you will get 1 by root 3. Same way you can do for 45 degree and 60 degree. How? 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. The answer is 1. You can see for 60 degree, root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So you will get root 3 by 1, that is root 3. You can also calculate the cosec value. How? Yeah, I said you previously that sine is inversely proportional to cos. So what will be the value of sine 30? Its inverse is the value of cos. See, 1 by 2. What is the inverse of 1 by 2? 2 by 1, that is 2. Same way for 45 degree you see, sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Inverse of 1 by root 2 is what? Root 2 by 1, that is root 2. You can also calculate like 60 degree and 90 degree. Now I'll say how to calculate for secant. Secant, for that you see for cos value. Cos is inversely proportional to secant. So what is the value of cos? Its inverse is the value of secant. See, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Yes. Now you see the inverse of this 2 by root 3. See, 2 by root 3, you got it. Same way for 45 degree, cos is 1 by root 2. What is the inverse of this? Root 2 by 1. You got the value. You can find the secant value also from cos value. Now, how will you find the cot value? There is two methods for this. One is that you can take inverse of tan because you know that tan is inversely proportional to cot. So, 1 by root 3 inverse is root 3 by 1. You can find in this way also. Or you can do that cosec divided by secant is cot value. That is 2 by 1 divided by 2 by root 3 is root 3. You can find in this way also. See, root 2 by root 2 is 1. Or the inverse of tan will be the cot value. That is 1 by 1. Inverse of that is also 1 by 1. This is the only simple way. It's the only way to remember this table. Keeping in mind the value of sine, you can find all other values. Okay? This is the example 6 in the NCERT book. What is given in the question? We'll go just read the question. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, means the angle is 90 degree at B, and given AB is 5 centimeter. AB is 5 centimeter. And angle ACB is 30 degree. ACB. In this ACB, the middle C is there, no? That will contain that 30 degree. Okay? Determine the length of sides BC and AC. You have to find the length of BC and also the length of AC. This is our two find outs. What we have to find in this question. So first we will write what is given in the question. We have only two givens. That is AB is 5 centimeter and angle ACB is 30 degree. Keeping this two in mind, we have to calculate these two sides. For that, first we will take one side, that is BC. Think an angle at what we will get the base and perpendicular as their sides. Means we have the angle 30 degree. So we should write sine 30 is equal to P by H. Taking P and H, see, this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. We'll get the sine value. Okay, but what we need, first we are going to see BC. So take the angle which has base and perpendicular. Base and perpendicular, that is tan. You can also take cot, but we will take tan. So tan 30 degree is equal to, what is that? This is from Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bol. It will be easy if you would write and keep. So taking perpendicular by base. What is perpendicular? Given in the question. 5. And base is BC. That only we are going to calculate. What is tan 30 degree? I have taught you this angles before. No. From there, see what is tan. Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. Take that value and write here 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to 5 by BC. So what is the value of BC? BC will go this side and root 3 will go with 5. That is 5 root 3. We have calculated the BC value. Now you need this side, that is AC. You can calculate it like what? Sine we have perpendicular by hypotenuse. So you can use that and calculate. That is sine 30 degree is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is 5 by hypotenuse, that is AC. So sine 30 degree, what is the value? That is 1 by 2. 5 by AC. Now AC value is 5 into 2, that is 10. We have got the value of AC is equal to 10. What is our find outs? To calculate BC and AC. So we will find it by AC is equal to 10 and BC is equal to 5 by root 3. That's all. I'll repeat it. How to solve this? So very simple question. Given perpendicular and angle theta, you have to see in Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bol which sides have sine taking. Sine is taking perpendicular and hypotenuse. Perpendicular and hypotenuse and sine theta. We will calculate that AC value. Same way tan perpendicular by base. Taking perpendicular and base BC, we will calculate the BC value. It's very simple. That's all. Next is example 7. What is given in the question? In triangle PQR, means Q will be the angle, that is 90 degree. Right angled at Q. And given PQ is 3 centimeter. We have given PQ is 3 centimeter. and PR is 6 centimeter. PR is 6 centimeter. Now determine QPR and PRQ. Our find outs is that we have to find out angle QPR and angle PRQ. Means you have to find angle P and angle R. This only you have to find. So first we should write what is given in the question. Given is two sides, that is PQ is equal to what is given in the question, 3 centimeter, and PR is 6 centimeter. We know these two sides. So first we can calculate this angle. How? We can calculate angle R. How we can calculate? Sin R is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. You can ask me, how did you took sine? I first remembered that Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bol. From that, I am seeing where perpendicular and hypotenuse is coming in sine angle. Why I am taking perpendicular and hypotenuse? Because we know only perpendicular and hypotenuse value. That's why we are taking the sine value. So sine R is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So what is the perpendicular value? 3, and what is the hypotenuse value is 6. So sine R is equal to 3 by 6. Now if we take the division and find out, we will get 1 by 2. So now what you should think? At what angle of sine you will get 1 by 2. It's very simple. You should now remember the trigonometric ratios of some angles. At what sine angles we will get 1 by 2. It is 1 by 2. Where it is 1 by 2? At 30. So the angle of R is 30, which means angle PRQ is 30. If we know angle PRQ is 30, then you can find the angle P. How is that? We know that angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree, because total angles of a triangle will always be 180 degree. We know that. So angle Q is 90 degree because it's a right angle triangle. Angle R is 30 degree. Yes. Then what is angle P? We can calculate by just subtracting it. 90 plus 30 is 120. 180 minus 120 is 60. So angle P is equal to 60 degree. We have calculated angle P. That means angle QPR is 60 degree and angle PRQ is 30 degree. Our find outs have came. That's all. Now I'll repeat how we have find out. We know perpendicular and hypotenuse value. So we should see Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bol, where we are getting higher perpendicular and hypotenuse. We have took sine, that's why. So sine R is perpendicular by hypotenuse. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. At what angle the sine value is 1 by 2? 30 degree. So we got the angle R is 30 degree. Knowing two angles of a triangle, we can find the third side by just subtracting it from the angle 180. We have got angle 60 degree. Now next example is example 8. What is given in the question? Sin A minus B is equal to 1 by 2 and cos A plus B is equal to 1 by 2. Given A plus B is between 0 and 90 degree and A is greater than B. Find A and B. So what is our find out? We have to find the value of A and the value of B. For that, what is given? Sin A plus B is equal to 1 by 2. We'll take this one first. See, what we want to find here, we need to find A and B value. First, we have to take this out. How we will take that? At what sine angle, sine value is 1 by 2. means keeping this as theta, this whole value as theta, at what sine angle the sine value is 1 by 2. Take the table and remember at what sine angle it is 1 by 2. Sine 30 degree, the value is 1 by 2, which means this a plus b is equal to 30 degree. Same way, at what cos value the theta is equal to 1 by 2. This is theta. At what cos theta value the value is 1 by 2. Again go to the table. Keeping the table in mind, cos is 1 by 2 at the 60 degree. See, 1 by 2 at 60 degree. So, a plus b is equal to 60 degree. You got the two equation. So, knowing the two equations, we can derive the a and b value. How? First, take the a plus b is equal to 30 degree. Sorry, this is a minus b. So, you should take a minus b. So, a plus b is 60 degree, we know. And from here, you can take a is equal to 60 minus b, because this has became this in RHS. So, a value we took. Next, what is the next equation? A minus b is equal to 30 degree. So, a value we know 60 minus b. Write that 60 minus b and the minus b value 30. So, 60 minus plus it minus 2b is equal to 30 degree, which means 30 degree you take this side and 2b you take from equal to side. 60 minus 30 is equal to 2b. 30 is equal to 2b. So, 30 by 2, this 2 will come here. So, the value of b is 15. We got the value of b. Now, you can put this b value here in this equation. A is equal to 60 minus 15, which means a is equal to 45. Got it? A is equal to 45. I'll repeat it. It's a very simple question. Knowing sine a minus b is 1 by 2, this a minus b, consider it as theta. So, at what sine value, the value is 1 by 2. At the theta, when it is 30 degree, that when sine is 30 degree, we'll get 1 by 2. Same way, at what cos angle we will get 1 by 2? When this theta is 60 degree, we will get the value as 1 by 2. So, this theta is a minus b here. Here the theta is a plus b. So, a minus b is 30, a plus b is 60. Knowing these two equations, substitute the values and derive the a and b values. We came to the end of the video. So, I'll be teaching the next exercise in next part 4 video. So, if you like this video, please like and share. If you want more videos, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.